Hey there everyone, and welcome to Bill's Retro Gaming Show. Well, Stern have unveiled their latest pinball release, and if there's one thing I can say for sure about this one, it's a killer.
We call him Baba Yaga.
The boogeyman?
Well, John wasn't exactly the boogeyman. He was the one you sent to kill the boogeyman.
Alright everyone, thanks so much for tuning in. If this is your first time on the channel, be sure to hit that subscription button. Click the notification bell if you want to be notified every time I put up a new video. Give this one a thumbs up and leave a comment below if you want to be part of the conversation. So whether you're a follower of Stern Pinball or not, maybe you got to see some of the teaser trailers that they've dropped over the last couple of days. It's no big secret what their next pinball machine was going to be, and it was going to be themed after the John Wick franchise. Well, Stern have now unveiled a look at what this pinball machine is going to look like, what it's going to play like, and we'll take a look right now. Alright, so Stern have put a video up on their website. It's about a 4-minute video. It shows off a lot of the gameplay features across the different versions of this pinball machine that is going to be coming out. I'm not going to go through the whole video. You can check it out for yourself. I just wanted to show off a little bit of it and talk about some of the features of the machine, of the playfield here. Obviously, I have the sound turned down because I don't want to worry about like a copyright issue with the music going on in the background. But you can see it is a very interesting looking playfield. One of the things they've got here is they've got the car in there. They've got this weapons cache that pops up, the Blood Oath medallion that lights up. So there's a lot of interesting interactive features going on with this playfield. You can see lots of different ramps and different things that pop up. You've got the Continental in the background. You've got the Red Circle Club. Obviously, there are video clips going on throughout. The limited edition of this is going to have interactive lighting that goes on throughout the sides of the machine and on the speakers as well, which they say is actually something that you can purchase for the Pro and the Premium, as well as an add-on accessory if you want to get that. With their Insider Connector app, they're going to have a thing here where they're going to have quests go on that will actually send notifications to your phone through the app of different quests, kind of like John Wick getting missions on his phone. So that looks like kind of a neat interactive feature going on here. But you can certainly check this out for yourself. Like I said, they go through all the different features for the different versions of this. Looks like it's going to be a lot of fun and have a lot of interactivity with it. Obviously, the screen in the background is going to have clips from all 4 of the movies. They got Ian McShane to come in and do voiceover for it, do special voices. They've got this musical score going on with the lead singer of Anthrax actually doing the score for it, which is kind of cool. So definitely kind of a neat thing if you're into that kind of heavy metal music and stuff. So I think that's pretty cool as well. But let's stop with the video and let's take a look at some of the pictures of these different machines and what you can get for the different versions. Alright, so I'll just show off a few of the pictures here. They actually make it very difficult to pull up the pictures on their website, but I can show off a few things for you. Like, for instance, this is an overall look at the limited edition version of the machine. You can see the back glass here. It's got this stained glass look to it, which I think is actually really cool looking. You've got the speakers here that have the RGB lighting on them, and of course the LCD screen there. You've got a pretty good look at the playfield here. The playfield, I think for the most part, for all of them, looks very similar. I guess maybe the Pro and the Premium, maybe there's a couple of things that they don't have on them that the limited edition does. But, yeah, you can see you've got your start button, your plunger here. Fortunately, I can't see the side artwork from here. Hopefully I can find a better picture that shows off the side artwork. All right, again, I'll just show off a couple of pictures here because there's a ton of them and I don't want to spend a lot of time going through them. You can certainly check this out for yourself. Again, I'll have a link to their website here for you guys. But here is a look at the playfield. Sorry, I can't blow this up any bigger. Anytime I try to just pull out this image, it only gives me that one image I showed you of the overall cab. But you can get a pretty good idea of the art style on the playfield just kind of looking at this. Just a quick close-up look of the RGB lighting on the speakers and the LCD screen. Here's a little bit of a close-up look of the back of the playfield. You can see the muscle car there. You've got the New York Continental in the background. The car moves in and out as you play. You can bash the ball into the front of it, into the side of it. You can get the ball to come around and lock here behind the car, which apparently starts a multi-ball process. So there's a lot of interactivity with the car. Close-up look at that pop-up weapon cache. And one thing with the limited edition is they have this lighting on the side that changes as you play, as the storyline changes and all. You can see how here it is red, then it goes to blue and all different colors, and that lighting is supposed to change based on what's going on in the story as you're playing through the game. Here's kind of a longer look down the playfield. Again, you can get a pretty good idea of the art style that they're going for here. This almost graphic novel look to it, which I think is pretty cool. You got all the different ramps and things in the background. So looks like there's a lot of stuff that you can do and play in this game. All right, and here's a picture I was definitely looking for. This is a look at the side art, again, for the limited edition. You can see the side on the back glass here, the side on the main table here. So again, if this is the style that you like, if you like all the added features, then maybe the limited edition is the one you should be looking at. Here's the other side with some slightly different art on it. Again, it retains that graphic novel stained glass look to it, which I think is actually pretty cool looking. So here's a look at what the premium machine is going to look like. Again, different art on the back glass. Still has that same kind of graphic novel feel to it. I kind of like the stained glass look of the other one, but this one is still pretty cool too. You've got just the plain speakers here without the RGB lighting on it. You come down, the playfield is again going to be very similar across all three. I'm sure there are some things taken out as you go from limited to premium to pro, but for the most part it's all going to play the same. What you don't get here is the side lighting on the limited edition. Now again, they did say that you could actually purchase that and the lighting for the speakers as an accessory if you want for the premium and pro, but it doesn't come with them. And then of course here's the front again as well. All right, here is a look at the sides of the machine. You can see the art on the side of it here, on the back box here. And as we move over to the other side, looks like the premium is going to have the same art on both sides of the machine, whereas the limited edition had slightly different art on both sides. So again, it comes down to which one you like better, and of course, how much money you're going to spend. Again, as you go from limited to premium to pro, it does go down in price. And finally, here is a look at the Pro. Back glass here. Again, different artwork on it, but very similar in style to the other ones. Same thing with the front here. Again, you've got the playfield here. Again, all going to be very similar. No lighting, just like the premium. Now, interestingly enough, the side art for this is a little bit different from the other ones. On the back box here, again, you've got these scenes in windows of John Wick fighting different people. You've got the side art here of him fighting. This looks almost more like a scene directly out of the movie, more so than that kind of comic booky graphic novel look of some of the others. It still kind of has that a little bit, but it almost feels more like a picture directly out of the movie. And again, just like the premium, you've got the same artwork on both sides. And there you go. That is a look at Stern's latest pinball release. That is the John Wick pinball machine. And I gotta say, if you're a fan of the film franchise and you're a fan of pinball machines, this one looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Now, just like all of Stern's other releases, it does come in 3 flavors, where you go from Pro to Premium to Limited Edition, which go up in price, starting with about $7,000 for the Pro and going up to about $13,000 for the Limited Edition. So, you know, it's Stern, so you know what you're getting into price-wise. This is right in line with all of their other releases. So, again, if you're a Stern fan, if you're a fan of the John Wick franchise, then maybe this is one that you would want to consider looking into. Now, if this is something that you are interested in, if you would want to pick up the John Wick pinball machine, their news article does say that the pinball games and accessories are available now through authorized Stern pinball distributors and dealers worldwide. So I guess you'd have to go out and source your local Stern pinball seller to try to find one. And I don't know a lot about that personally. I love following this stuff. I love doing the news on it, but it's a little out of my price range personally. They're a lot of fun whenever I find them in an arcade. I always love playing one of their Stern pinball games. I recently got a chance to play Stranger Things for the first time down in Ocean City, Maryland, and I thought that was a lot of fun. So their machines are always really cool, and I always look forward to trying to find one in an arcade that I can play. But to own one personally, a little out of my price range. But like to present this stuff to you guys. I know a lot of you are fans of Stern Pinball. I know a lot of you are collectors of Stern Pinball. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Are you a fan of the John Wick franchise? Are you a fan of the look and playability of this machine? Is this one you would consider picking up for yourself? Let me know for sure. But I'll leave it there. That will do it for this one. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave me a like. Give me one of those thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, go ahead and do that as well. And of course, you can click that bell for notifications as well. That's all for now. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Happy gaming, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.